Hello, this is Jessica Eppley. I'm the author of a young adult fantasy series called The Book of Siavon. As of now, there are 3 books in the series and a 4th on the way, due to come out next year. The books have an easy reading style and focus primarily on character development. They are perfect for those who are typically not big readers or anyone who just doesn't want to invest in something over 200 pages. Though aimed at teenagers, I have had many different age groups come back to me and tell me they loved it, from young kids to older adults. So if this piques your interest, listen on to hear more about my books. Taking place on Aerith, a medieval-type world filled with familiar fantasy characters like dragons and werewolves, as well as not-so-familiar characters such as tricorns and blackhunds. The Book of Siavon centers on 14-year-old Kiwi, who was rescued as a newborn by a reclusive retired knight named Vorian living in the woods of Nodens. Kiwi is no ordinary girl, as it becomes apparent by her uniquely colored eyes that she is the ruby child of prophecy, a child with amazing powers, who is said to be the only one who can liberate the 4 holy cities of the wicked Danon sisters. In Volume 1, we meet Kiwi for the first time, first as a baby, then as a young teenager just learning how to get along on her own. She's forced to set out against Crocata, a shapeshifter with power over the Blackhunds, wild dogs of the woods. With her doddering old catfolk and teacher, Tully, her hyperactive friend Nessa the Woodfawn, and her rival as well as love interest, the smug blacksmith Alder, Kiwi sets out to fight Crocata and hopefully save the town from her roving Blackhund army. Volume 2 takes us to the Talamuro, also known as the Tale of Marias. This is an island chain gripped by almost constant storm due to the emotions of the next Danon sister, the mermaid Sorka. After arriving with her friends on the backs of Gale Rush, Kiwi finds herself mixed up in the battle between Sorka's giant sea serpent Maruga and the pirate ship Serpentine. Together, with the help of catfolk captain Jem Emerly and her first mate Zephyr, Kiwi will battle Maruga and Sorka and hopefully come out alive. Volume 3 takes Kiwi and her followers to the dark land of Elgeron, ruled by the vampire Vitala, her army of child vampires, and her pack of werewolves. In a land blanketed by eternal night, the only survivors in town reside in the salt mines under the leadership of Hogan Foxcott. Unfortunately, Foxcott has just gotten himself cursed by the werewolf and now has to join up with Kiwi and her friends to try and defeat Vitala and break the curse before it's too late. So now that you know more about my books, feel free to visit my website at www.jessicaeppley.com or like the Book of Siavon on Facebook to hear more about book signing events and new releases. Happy reading!